Y'all hold on 1 second while I pull up these ladies, and I'll be right back.
I'm good. Hey, how y'all doing? Good.
We going in, we going in. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? These are my beautiful ladies. Y'all give me a second. Let me set the scenery for y'all. Cause y'all know it's really pink table talk time. So I'm trying to get y'all together. Boop boop. There we go. Whoop, there it is. So we can see all the beautiful faces of the ladies. All right. So welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank y'all so much for coming on the Pink Table Talk. I really appreciate you. Y'all could be anywhere in the world and y'all are choosing to be here with me. So let y'all know this is not taken lightly. Definitely appreciate it for sure. Let's close this out. Got everything all out. All right. So take the time to go ahead and introduce yourselves to the audience. We could start with you, Miss Moniz Mali.
Hello, I'm Monet, originally from Florida, residing in Atlanta, and I'm here supporting my friend.
Okay. And Miss Charmaine.
Hi, I'm Charmaine from Louisiana, residing in Louisiana.
Hey, Louisiana. I'll be there on the 15th.
Okay,
The
where are you going?
15th. I'm gonna be bouncing back between Louisiana and Mississippi, just kind
Okay.
of flowing with the wind and family time. So yes, shout out, shout out. All right, ladies. So I'm gonna tell y'all how this goes. So originally I do stream live on not originally. Why I say random words in front of stuff? What's wrong with me? Anyway, I stream live on Twitch, but people can also watch it on my website. This is an interactive stream, and I do not know who will come in the chat or when they will come in the chat to talk. And when I say it's an interactive stream, that means people who have a Twitch account can come in, log in. There's a chat next to me that I'll read out as they ask questions or say or make comments, or as they come in. And if it's related to the topic, I'll say it out. You guys can respond to it. If it's not, because with it being an interactive stream, they also have things that they could do to me, specifically just to make it fun for them. So my Twitch audience is a tiger village because I am my spirit animal is a tiger, and I'm Tony the tigress. Duh. But so they could ask me to put on tiger ears. They could ask me to drink water. They could ask me to speak ghetto for 5 minutes. It could literally almost be anything during the stream. So if something happened and you'd be like, what's wrong with her? That is why. Okay. That is why. So feel free. This is an open platform. Feel free to say whatever's on your mind. You don't really have to be restricted. You don't have to be poised. You know, you can be if you have to be professional for your job. That's between you and your spirit inside yourself. I don't care. Okay. I don't care. between, you know what I'm saying? If they let me go, that's their personal business too, because they know they need me. Stop playing. Uh, so right now we have Emilio in the chat. He's just saying, "What's up? How you doing, Emilio?" Emilio is actually an amazing DJ from New York. So if you guys have a Twitch or want to get Twitch, you don't have to be a streamer to have a Twitch. You can, just simply watch the different avenues that people use Twitch for. So getting to the topic at hand, since we've already done introduction, getting to the topic at hand. The topic at hand is, I've sent both of you ladies the video. You had a chance to watch it, hopefully. And it has been a topic of a couple of people that have brought it to my attention about the way women are feeling in this quote unquote new age time as it relates to dating men, being with men, marrying men, and just the things that come along with quote unquote making a man happy. And yeah, first I want to say the first question really is, when you watch the video, what was the first thought that came to your mind? Anyone can answer.
Well, my first thought, I was just like, wow, maybe she's been through stuff and she's just to the point like, okay, you're ungrateful. I'm not going this route anymore. She's just all about herself to this point. Like, she's just done.
Okay.
Yes, I looked at the video and I was kind of like torn in between, because I was like, I feel what she's saying. I feel what she's saying. And then I was like, but you can't blame one man for his mishap and then, make everybody else suffer that come along. So I was torn in between the two.
You know what? I would say I'm probably more so on your side as well, Monet, because when I listened to it, I was like, I be tired too. Like, let me just be honest. When I come home from work, I don't want to cook either. I don't want to, what I'm saying? We might need to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Come up with a schedule or something. You know what I'm saying? And there are avenues where there are a lot of men who think that women are still supposed to cook all the time and clean up after them and just, do what they mama did. But we're not in that the world is not the same world that it was back then. So I saw it from that point of her saying, now she went a little deep, like it got real personal for her. So it wasn't really that personal for me, because that's not my current situation, nor have I been in a situation where I gotta do all that, because I ain't never been married. So I live by myself. So,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I ain't never really had to do all of that. Now, not to say that I haven't had a man and lived in a space with a man, because I have, but I was also extremely young. So I don't think that the mindset when I was younger is the same mindset that I am now. So, and she didn't really tell her age. So that could also play a factor in what she has gone through or is going through, however. But do you think that she was wrong to say it the way that she said it?
I don't think she was. I mean, of course, everyone's entitled to feel how they feel. I felt like I somewhat not really related with her, but picked up that vibe simply because of what I've been through. So I'm like, maybe we've been through the same thing and we feel in the same way. So no, I don't think she was wrong at all.
Okay, so let's go ahead and clear it out. Has anyone on here been married? I know I already said I haven't. I'm sorry. I ain't married. No marriage.
Nope.
No marriage. Okay. All the single ladies. All the single ladies.
Yeah.
All the single ladies. All right, is anybody currently dating? We got one dater. Me. Not me, y'all. I ain't dating nobody. And also last but not least, is anybody living in the home with their partner? No. Okay. We got one dater, but ain't nobody living with nobody. Okay. So, a lot of times in a lot of videos and a lot of things that I hear, matter of fact, I just saw a video earlier. My timing is off, so I really don't know if it was earlier today or earlier this week. I don't know. But I saw a video where a young lady was speaking and saying that men are saying that women are coming off really hard and really rough and more masculine than the women of previous back in the daytimes. And her response to that was because men aren't being gentlemen. So when you come up to a lady, you're like, yo, ma, what's up? How you feeling? Like, let me holler at you. Or, I mean, that was a little New Yorkish, but you know, y'all get the vibes. Like, even if it's in Atlanta, it's like, hey, shorty, you know, let me, like, hey, ma, hey, red, you know what I'm saying? Like, or whatever city you're in. I don't even know. I don't know the words that they say in Louisiana. I don't know how they, and seeing that. I don't know. But however they come into you, she was saying that men approach women just like they talk to their homeboys. So therefore, you get the energy that you put out. So if you saying, yo, ma, what's up? Then a girl be like, what's up? Like, what? Like, what is it? But if you change your tone when you're talking and soften it when you're talking to a woman and you say, hey, beautiful lady, how you doing? How you feeling? Unless she don't like you, then she just rude. Because there's just some rude people out there, but they don't matter how you talk to them. They just rude. But a lady that would possibly be interested in you, speaking to them on the level like, hey, beautiful, how you doing? How's your day? Or just a simple compliment like, hey, you know, you look nice today. Or something in a softer tone will open up a woman to give you that softer tone back. Agree or not agree?
I agree. I agree. I agree. Very much so. Very much so.
I feel like you want to go deeper into that.
No, I
What
mean,
went to your head when you was thinking about that? Because you was like, I agree. Like, and then I seen them thought bubbles. Didn't you see the thought bubbles moving, Charmaine? You saw the
Yes.
bubbles moving.
okay, I agree because it all is about how you are approached. Um, a man approach you rough, you gonna get that rough response. Number one, we all seeing how men are acting with women telling them no. So it's more so like, okay, I don't want him to think I'm afraid of him. So let me just hurl back at him if he come at me hard. But then it's like if a man comes at me softly and gentle, then it's like, damn, now I look weak because I'm falling for it. So when it comes to that masculinity they say women have, it's like I be wanting to tell men when they say that, put me in an environment where I cannot be masculine and you can get that feminine energy from me. But if you so rough around the edges from day one, now I'm gonna match your rough because hold on, just you never allowed me to be feminine from the beginning because you came at me hard from the jump. If you come at me gentle from the start, I'm gonna be the most softest fella you ever had. But they don't. It's like it's a rush to get to the female. Like this ain't a race. It's a lot of women in the world. Just calm down. So yeah, I agree.
You have anything to add on that, Charmaine?
No, I agree with what she said as well. I definitely don't like to be approached rough. I mean, I feel like it also is the foundation of the relationship. If that's how you come across, then that's how you stay, then that's what you're going to get from your partner.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know. Keep it gentle.
Keep it cute, fellas. Keep it cute. All right, people in the chat, don't hesitate. You are more than welcome to jump into. If there's any guys in the chat, we would love to hear your opinion. This is not, you know, we don't want it to be like we man bashing anything. You know what I'm saying? We know men, sometimes y'all get sensitive and y'all think when we having a conversation, we man bashing. We ain't man bashing. We just talking about a topic. Okay, you know, you gotta put them disclaimers out there for people. Just talking about a topic, y'all. Just talking about a topic. But okay, so I wanted to get back to the video and dig into it a little deeper on the side of her, Charmaine. You kind of touched on it a little bit, saying, you know, she could have been through something, she could have dealt with something, or be dealing with something currently. We don't know. We don't know her. You know what I'm saying? We just watching social media videos and laughing on social media.
Mm-hmm.
But you touched on it a little bit with that comment, and I wanted to say, with understanding, you know, people go through things. Would you say, and this is not just directed towards you, either, both of y'all can answer, would you say that men are not as understanding of the female emotions, knowing that we are emotional creatures?
I guess it depends on who you're dealing with. I
I
feel
was
like,
just gonna say that.
yeah, I mean, I don't, do they want to understand? You
It
know,
really.
do you want to understand? You know, no, I don't feel like they want to understand. I think most men are, I'm gonna say most men. I'm gonna put them in one box. I think
Well,
some can
most
be
don't
sus.
mean everybody. Most mean
Yeah,
just a good
yeah,
group of them.
a good
Mhm.
group. Yes, some are self-centered and all about themselves. They want what they want, and once you importance an individual so much, and yeah, they tag along for a while, and then they pull back, and it's just the back and forth. Yes, and now I'm selfish too. You know,
Mm.
so mm-mm, I don't think.
All right, now I'm about to dig into y'all personal life. Y'all ain't gotta say no names. Now you ain't gotta say no name. I'm digging. I'm digging. Cause why not? Listen, welcome to the Tony Dominique Show. Everybody that's watching, if you're watching on TonyDominique.net, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more about who these beautiful women are. So we got Charmaine. She gave like a little cute, like, "Hey, I'm Charmaine," but um, Charmaine is actually an amazing. She has an amazing brand called Charming Physique, and she has some beautiful athletic wear. I have a piece. I need to get some more pieces because, listen, even though I don't be working out, I be looking like I work out, okay? Be looking. Sometimes you got to look like you work out. They don't know what I did or where I came from or where I'm going. So, and I have a membership, so I can easily be like, yes, I do work out. See my membership key thing right here. But yeah, she has some beautiful pieces that you should definitely check out, tap into. If you're on my social media platform, please click her name, click it, go to the website, buy all the stuff, just not the ones in my size because I need my size. But buy all the other sizes, buy them all out. Yes, do that. Do that, do that, do that, do that. She got some great stuff going on. And listen, body. She hiding it, but she got body. Um, and then we have Monet here. She is a beautiful content creator, social media influencer, all in. Watch out for the big girl power, embracing, almost taking over Lizzo's spot. You know what I'm saying? Lizzo be out here, but y'all ain't seen it like y'all seen it with Monet. She is out here really empowering women of body positive, being great in yourself. So shout out to the content creator and influencer. So if y'all need somebody y'all trying to get to run your brands or something like that, these would be two beautiful ladies to do some stuff with. But also back into y'all business because we get into business. What would you say is one of the worst experiences you've had with a male as far as them understanding you and you understanding them? Why y'all making no faces? There's so many miscommunication places in the world. I know y'all got one.
I would say for me, and I'm saying for me, it would be one of the things that's excuse me. It didn't mean being a single mom. Lot of lot of miscommunication, a lot of misunderstandings. It could go from yes, I have a babysitter, we can go on this date to, babysitter canceled last minute, now I can't go. So they're not understanding that I'm a single mom living in a new state with no family. So that was, I would say, one of the worst experience, still a worst experience to this day because it happens. And it's more so they're like, oh, you playing games, you don't want to get to know me. I'm like, nigga, I can't. I don't have a sitter. I want to. And then it's more so, well, let me come to your house. No, my children live here.
Mm.
So that is still something that's a bad experience for me when it comes to dating. They don't try to understand that I'm a mom because then they see these females who have more kids than me and they be on every single scene. They be like, you just can't drop them off. I'm not that mom. I'm not. So with them seeing females with kids, multiple kids, and they always on every scene, to them they think every female with kids is supposed to be able to just up and go. And that right there, that's no understanding. I'm not trying to force you to understand my situation, but then you trying to force me to understand how other females got so much free time who has children.
That's very relatable because I remember my kids is old. Hallelujah. Thank the Lord.
Lucky you.
However, I definitely remember the days when they were younger, and it's like, who gonna watch them? I want to do this, and the third. I can't go nowhere. And right or wrong, I just was like, forget it. I don't need to date nobody for real. I'm just, go to all the football games, all the soccer things, any and everything they did or needed to do. I'ma go. My mama was not a babysitter, so yeah, it was. I was like, I'm gonna put myself into my kids, and now I'm literally just getting back into the space where I'm like, okay, whoo, child, that was a good run. Let me go ahead and start doing some stuff for myself. Whatever age, you know what I'm saying? Need not be concerned with what age that is. No, I'm joking. But at whatever age, you always got to remember that there has to be a plan to get back to yourself because I'm going to do me. And I'm going to be cute doing it, you know what I'm saying? Uh, Charmaine, is there any moment for you that you would say was like a miscommunication in the male, any male that you've dealt with, where you're like, listen, I just wish they would understand.
Yeah. So I've only been with two partners. And as far as understanding goes, one being I'm like, who's watching me? On here, so not that it really matters, but the
Nobody you
person
know is watching you unless you like promoted it super super hard and started DMing everybody.
yeah, no. So as far as understanding goes, men are the men that want us to be spontaneous and not understanding that yes, I am now a single parent and I don't have sitters where I just drop off my kids or I don't leave them home by themselves for long periods of time. So you can't call me 30 minutes, an hour and say, hey, let's go here. It's not gonna work for me. Like I have to get together, I have to find a sitter, I have to prep. So him getting mad and like, okay, well, how do you want me to be this way and that way if you're not available? I can be. I just need notice, like more than an
Can we
hour.
plan to be available?
Can we? Yeah, and I just feel like if with you knowing my situation, being a single parent with children, then you should understand. Hey, I can't just drop by or say I want to do something. Hour notice. I have to give her more time. Yeah, no, they, like I said, choose not to be understanding. Maybe that was just my experience. I haven't really played in the water long enough. So,
Nope, that's everybody's experience. Men want you to be available when they want you to be available, honey. They don't care. Matter of fact, whether you got kids or not, they don't care. It don't matter if you living a dream, working on your business, trying to do. I kid you not. I just had an experience recently where someone who I'm not dating, and but I'm a very my toxic trait is I'm an overly helpful person, and so I will run myself crazy just trying to help other people, and so there's a space where. Of course, I'm building my brand and building my name, and I want to help everybody. I believe everybody should build a brand. Anybody need to build a brand? Let me know. Let's all build a brand together. But I had let them know that hey, I'll do something for you soon as I find the time to do it. They were like, okay, well, what time are you going to be finished with this? Well, this particular thing that I have to do has no time. You know what I'm saying? No end because it's based on the thing itself. Like it could end early, it may extend. It just depends on the flow of the event itself. And so, of course, it ended early. They had asked me to do a couple of things. So it ended a little early. So I was like, okay, let me do this over here right quick for them. Let me do that over there right quick for them. And they got mad because they was like, you didn't call me. I needed help with something. And I was like, I'm literally doing your stuff. Like, and like, if you my man, then, that goes a little bit further up the priority level because, we're dating and helping you helps us, you know what I'm saying? But if you're not my man and we just friends or, we just associates or whatever level that is, then I'm the first priority. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My stuff is the priority. And then, if I got time, okay, cool, I got you too. But there's no like consideration for, oh, maybe she's busy. Maybe I died. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe I got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I just simply forgot, simply because I am a businesswoman, I am a radio personality, I'm a mom. Maybe I just simply forgot. Which happens. And it was like, why would you attend it? And then they had the audacity, and I say audacity because to me this is the audacity to say, well, I needed this, that, and the third. Why didn't you take the initiative to call me and help me? Take the initiative to help you with your stuff. Like, you need it, so you should contact me and make sure that what I'm saying, I'm good, or I remembered, or like, especially since ain't no money being exchanged. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're a client and you paid me for a service and I'm not doing that service. Like, where the money at? Like, show me the money. And not saying that I'm even asking for money, but I'm saying there's a certain consideration that I'm finding in my world of people that I'm dating, that men don't really have a lot of empathy. And again, these are only the men that I come encounter with. I'm sure somebody else will come in and be like, my man is great. Or, nah, you just meeting the wrong type of men, lady, and all that, queen and sun, moon, light, stars, whatever they be saying. I don't know. But for me, I can only speak on who I know and who I've met. And I'm not meeting empathetic men. I meet a lot of like, this what I want. Why you ain't giving it to me type? Like, whoa, Lord Jesus, simmer down. Y'all on board all the time? You finna burn. Calm down. Calm down. Oh my goodness. Now that could just be me. I don't know. I can only tell my truth. So, I want to again get back to the video, because let me tell you, I got ADHD and I'll be all over the place. Sometimes I gotta bring me back. Back to the video. Do you think that women are, it's a two-part question. So do you think that women are tired of doing things for men? And do you think that in that space of women possibly getting tired for doing stuff for men, that we need to just suck it up and get back to the ways of doing what society feels a woman needs to do, whether it be the cooking, the cleaning, the providing and take care of a man? Like, are we still in the stages of women are supposed to be the sole nurturer, the sole care, the sole emotional provider for the home, the sole person to keep the home together? We're gonna start there.
I feel yes, if you're married, it really just depends what stage you're in your relationship. Married, dating, no. But married, yes. He's the provider, the head of the house. Yeah, I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna clean, make sure everything's in order, take care of the kids and all that. But just dating, associates, no. I'm selfish. It's all about me.
Is that
I will be selfish, rather. It will be all about me. But in a marriage, no.
So is that with both of you guys working, you would still do all of that? Or is it like he's fully providing and you're fully the home caregiver?
Yes, if he's fully providing, I'm the home caregiver, making sure everything's in order and all that, taking care of the kids, cooking, yeah, I'll do all that. But if we're both working, then I believe it should be 50-50. You should be able to pull a load just as well as I am.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Miss Smiley,
I agree with her. To answer the first part of the question, I don't think women are tired of doing things for men. I think we just want it to be reciprocated as well. Because, ladies, don't get us wrong. If it's a man we like, we don't mind doing something for them. We do not mind. But if I see is give, I like stuff too. So I don't mind doing nothing as long as it's reciprocated. Far as going back to the old days, this generation and the other generation younger moving forward, they think some men, not all, you got a disclaimer, they think like 50-50 is bills. But then they still want you to cook, clean, take care of the kids, do laundry, do that. That's not 50-50. Now I'm putting more into the relationship than you. But a lot of men want us to do this caretaker thing, but they don't want to be fully paying all the bills on their own. Like me personally, if I get married soon, because I'm gonna speak that up into existence.
And
And
I
if my
stand in
husband is
agreement with
paying,
you.
yes, if my husband is paying the mortgage or whatever money I have coming in, I'm stacking for a rainy day, the vacation or something like that. Because I feel like I'm still pulling my weight around as well, but it's not going towards the bill. That's all him. COVID part 2 hit. Now I got some extra backup money. But I really don't think women are tired of doing for men. I just think we want it to be reciprocated. And we are doing these things for the wrong man. So by the time that good man come along, I'm not doing this
We
shit again.
tired, right? We tired.
We tired.
We tired. I will,
Yes.
I will stand in agreement with both of you ladies and add on to it. Not only do we want it reciprocated, we want it appreciated. Cause I'm running into a lot of conversation about, yeah, women are doing these things and men are just taking it as, well, that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And then after a while, it's like, okay, well, now listen now. At least say thank you. You know what I'm saying? If she was mentioned like, I don't want to help you with your business. I'm not your secretary. Now, if I am doing that, that is out of the kindness of my heart. That is not a wifely duty to help you with your business. Okay, would you say that ain't a wifely duty because it ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You can hire an employee for that. Okay, but if I do it out of the kindness of my heart and because I want to, my natural wifely ability is to want to see you win, which is why I'm helping you. Acknowledge that I could be doing anything for myself at that point, but I'm choosing to help you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I kid you ladies not, I had a person tell me that I spent too much time caring about them. And and yes. And for me, the type of person that I am, I give care and attention. I give the most care and attention to the place that I feel like they need it most. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, since my kids are older teenagers and young adults, I feel like I have room to put a lot into a relationship. And everybody knows a relationship in its beginning stages needs a lot of time, a lot of attention to build those foundations and to get to know each other. Like, so many people are getting in these relationships and they're like, I don't understand what's happening. Like, why we don't like each other? It's because they're not spending time. They think, okay, well, we talk on the phone 7 days a week. Well, okay, well, what are they like? You know what I'm saying? Talking on the phone, texting on the phone, it's cool. But what are they like when y'all just sitting at the house, when you're frustrated, when y'all done been in each other's face for 4 to 5 days? You know what I'm saying? Can you do those type of things? Because on the phone, texting, talking, you can scroll through social media while you're on the phone. You can watch TV while you're on the phone. You know what I'm saying? You can still be in your calm, relaxed space. But the time spent as far as how do you get to know a person? How do you get to know what they like, they don't like, their tics, spaces where you spend time with their family. Can you blend with their family? Do you like their family? Do their family like you? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Guapo, how you doing, boo? You know I missed you. The times you spend with their family, like all of that matters. Like if they have children, how does that feel and merge between the other children's mom or however many kids they got? Can you blend with all of that? Can you deal with all that? Can they deal with you when you emotional, when you sad, when it's that time of month, when you want to be hugged, when you want to be like, can they give you all the things that you need outside of a conversation through text or talk on the phone? And I think that's where a lot of people are losing it. Guapo says, hello, ladies.
Hello, Guapo.
So yeah, I done forgot. Guapo, you done got me distracted coming in here. But I done forgot where I was going with that. But I at least hope a message came out of them. Don't judge
Where do
me.
you fit in with that person and you blend it? You got to spend time with one another, get to know each other.
Listen. Pull me together sometimes. Pull me to candlelight. That's why people like to like torture me on here, because I be all over the place. But it still be good content and conversation. Y'all spitting truth. Thank you so much. I'm not. Is that that's the name that you chose to have? Really? Oh, okay. So, Ass Eating God 69 says we are spitting the truth.
God bless you.
Yes.
I can't make this stuff up. This is real life. True story. Guapo, that face you making, that's how I feel too. But thank you for coming to the chat. I'ma call you God 69. I appreciate you. If you have anything that you want to say, any questions, comments, concern you want to throw out there, by all means, do just that. Do just that. I told y'all, anything could happen. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. But what do you think? So, how am I gonna word this for y'all? Did I miss the conversation about the McDonald's baby mama? No, we have not talked about the McDonald's baby mama yet. We'll add that in there just for you, Guapo. But but so I wanted to say, what do we think with so much? I think that men and women are so different that we're having a hard time just embracing our differences. So, what do you guys think could be something that we both could better on each side, male to female, do to try to start bridging that gap in the communication between men and women?
I believe understanding. That would definitely bring it together.
Okay. But how do we find understanding?
You have to be willing. He has to be willing. You both have to be
Mhm.
willing and wanting to be on the same page. If he's not going to try to hear you out, or you're not going to open up to him where he can hear you out, then it's going to always be in that space where you two are at each other's neck. So as long as you're there, you're not going to ever move forward to a level you want to be on if there's no understanding.
So are you saying like it basically takes two adults, like she was saying in the
Mhm.
video? Basically, she wants to date an adult, a fully functioning adult. And I want to just say, thinking about the video in itself, I don't think she was saying she doesn't want to date. I think she was saying, like, with the way that dating is going, she don't have to date. You know what I'm saying? And she's okay with being single because what she wants and what she requires doesn't seem to be available. And that's realistically what I took from the video, is that it's not that I don't want to date. It's just that, I don't want to date nobody where I got to take care of like they my kid. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we don't have kids and you plan for us to have kids. So you want to be my kid and then you want me to have your kids. So now I'm running around wiping noses, cleaning, making doctor's appointments and everything for you, me, the kids. And you expect me to still be sexy, still have a certain sex appeal, and still give you those type of needs as well, on top of possibly working and doing my own job and, still being true to myself. That's a lot to put on a person. You know what I'm saying? To anybody, even if I'm a woman, if the tables were turned and we're doing that same thing to men, and men always come back with the argument like, well, we paying the bills. Okay. Like, we get it, you paying the bills, and going to work does take an emotional toll. But if you're just going to work, coming home, sitting down in your man den, watching TV, waiting for a plate, after we done went to work, went through that same mental strain that you go to, because on the same platform, work is work. You know what I'm saying? It's exhausting on both levels. So if we're both going to work, coming back tired, and when you get off of work, you get to sit down. But when I get off of work, I got to go pick the baby up from daycare, wash the baby, feed the baby, put the baby to bed, read the baby a bedtime story, get your plate together. You done threw your work clothes on the floor, so I got to pick up your work clothes, put them in the laundry, got to wash the laundry, got to make sure your clothes is ironed and straightened so you can go to work tomorrow, got to fix your lunch, got to, oh, you got a cough, you're not feeling good. Oh, the doctor says your pressure high, so now I got to make 4, 5, 6 appointments and then remind you 39,000 times that you have these appointments. I got to remind myself to remind you to remind that on top of my own health, because I got to go to the doctor, get checked out, do my regular checkups. Then I got to do little Tommy and Sally. They got to go to the doctor and the dentist and get their shots and make sure. Then I got to take them, go to parent teacher night and make sure that they ain't acting up in school. The balance ain't balancing. The balance ain't balancing. Not for me anyway.
No, it ain't.
I could be wrong.
You're right.
So, Guapo, you still there? Because we about to start your conversation, Guapo. I don't want you to say I had this conversation, you wasn't in there. I don't want you to miss it. So, Guapo wants to have a conversation about as he calls the McDonald's baby mama. Okay. And I'm going to just be real. I'm going to tell y'all how I feel about it personally, and then y'all can say how y'all feel about it personally, how it hits you. For me, if the question is he wrong? My answer is no. And the reason I'm going to say no is because a man is only obligated to take care of his child. You know what I'm saying? Unless, of course, by law, he put his name on the other kids' birth certificates, then he's legally obligated to take care of those as well. Because men, if y'all out here signing birth certificates to kids that don't belong to you, if you have any doubt in your mind that the child is not yours, do not sign the birth certificate. Because even if you do a paternity test and it comes out not being yours, you have legally signed a contract, which is the birth certificate, that says you choose to be responsible for that child. So it doesn't matter if it's not yours anymore. It's now a legal thing, and you will end up taking care of a child that is not yours. So I'm gonna throw that out there because, men, I need y'all to be great as well. But again, if he has not signed any of the other kids' birth certificates, his only obligation is to his one child. So if he wants to bring the child McDonald's, Jordans, Gucci, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's his right to do. Now, on her side, the second video, she was saying, they dated, the kids was there. The kids got to emotionally go through the breakup as well, because when they were together, at whatever point, he was doing those type of things because they was a couple. So he was taking on her and her other children while they were a couple. You got to think about those things. You know what I'm saying? Again, he's not obligated to continue doing things if y'all have detached from each other. He's not obligated. Now, would it have been nice of him? Absolutely. That is a kind heart of you to know that, hey, these are my son's siblings. Let me go ahead and do for them as well, regardless of what I got going on with a mom. Now, that's a nice thing to do, but it's not a required thing to do. Not at all. And for me, I feel I've never been a man in my life, but I feel like if I was a man, I wouldn't want to help her either. You know what I'm saying? If this is a true story, it could very well, some people are saying it could very well be a skit, but if it's a true story, I would not want to help her either, mainly because of how she did it. She didn't seem like she's a nice, grateful person that's just like dealing with something like, oh, I just care about him. So it's like, no, you can't do this. You can't have your son. You can't do your son. You can't see your son. No, if you ain't doing it for me and my kids, you ain't doing this. I ain't got my food stamps. Like that would have already been like, you doing too much. And then you filming me. So there's not even room to kind of talk and work this out. Cause you on 10. You know what I'm saying? I can't even consider helping you, because had she probably not been filming, depending on the type of guy he is, has she not been filming, has she been like, look, I really don't got it right now. Would you mind helping me out? You know what I'm saying? Being a little, like they were saying earlier, a little softer because it wasn't like anything in the video where he was being overly disrespectful. He wasn't being
Mm-hmm.
rude. Like, the only thing that probably people could say was that he said the actions that she didn't call her dumb. He said the actions that she was doing was dumb. That's the only thing that was kind of like where people could probably argue back on. No, he said he was getting back because he didn't say anything. He's like, I'm coming to see my son. I'm coming to get this what my son like. This is what he wants. Like, he's explaining why he's bringing something to his son. Now, the thing I do say he probably could have done differently is that I would do is knowing the type of person she is, because this obviously can't be the first time if she already ready to film and prove a point. Knowing the type of person that she is, I would have simply called and be like, hey, I want to come spend some time with my son. Can you get him ready? We finna go somewhere. And take him to McDonald's, eat, do whatever, take him back. That way I ain't got to deal with drama. Like, there's so many ways to have avoided the drama in that particular situation. So you got to pick and choose your battles. All right. Either one of y'all can chime
Well, I
in.
see she raised her hand. I thought she was getting ready to say something.
Either one of y'all can chime in.
I agree with you. No, he isn't obligated. I really don't know the backstory. I've seen a snippet of it, but if they did have a relationship and he was around her children, then if you have a relationship with those kids, why would you just go there and bring a meal for just your son? You know, you don't.
Assuming that he has a relationship with those kids, because we don't know how long they was together.
Well, yeah, you're right. So, but even if he had been around them, whether you had a relationship or not, you've been around them. So I think he, as a man, a respectful man, you should have brought them something. You know, you just don't go to someone's house or bring something to someone and not for everyone. You know that there's others there, whether it's your child or you go and visit a friend or a family member. You don't go to someone's house and bring food and not say, "Hey, you want something?" you know.
I do that, so I
Um,
don't know if that's.
I don't do
rude.
that. I ask.
I'd be like, oh, well, I told you I was on the way. You know, I'm always finna eat something, so.
Well, he could have brought some for the kids. I think that was rude. And no, it wasn't his obligation, but he could have done some nuggets or pieces.
Okay.
My thoughts on it.
I think what were you still going? I'm sorry.
No, you can go ahead.
I think what also was going around, I don't know, for me, oof, Jesus, me, because this is literally a situation I'm actually in. So I was just like, let me just sit back on this one. My kids, I have 2 kids. They have different fathers. And at the time I had both of my boys, they were little, I was in a relationship with a gentleman, and he took on the role of their step-up dad. And to this day, my kids are now going to be 5 and 6. He's still their step-up dad. Me and him are not in a relationship or nothing. He's in Florida. I'm here in Georgia. He does for my children as if they are his. Even when he's in a relationship, he makes it clear to whoever he's with that he has children. They're not biologically his, but those are his kids. And vice versa, when I'm dating, these are not his biological children, but these are his kids. So I was just like, but we was together for a minute. Now back to the situation at hand, because a lot of people don't think he should be helping me. A lot of people don't think he should be helping me because he's not their biological dad, and I do receive help from their biological dad. But nonetheless, far as the man in the McDonald's, he's not obligated to help. He is not. I can't say that. But I guess what a lot of people was trying to point out, more so women, more so moms, is the principle of it. At the end of the day, kids are innocent. They're innocent. And me personally, because a lot of people, a lot of females and men was like, oh, if your baby daddy had other kids that was from his different baby mamas at the house, would you feed them? Yeah, they're children. They're innocent. They're hungry. And, you get backlash for that. So to me, it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Again, he's not obligated. But then it also makes it look at what type of man are you dating that even though he's not obligating, he genuinely did not even think about your other children. Mm. You knew Neek had 10,000 kids. You still got with her and you still procreated with her to make another baby. You knew all this situation at hand. So now it's a big deal because he I don't got to bring food for them. You don't. You're not obligated. But what type of man is he? These are children. It's the principle. Because if it would have been vice versa and the other baby daddy would have came and brought food, you already know how men are. Oh, so that nigga can't feed my son until I come through. Da, da, da. It's just a whole whirlwind. So at the end of the day, it's just like, to me, he's not obligated, but they're children. And you was a little bit wrong. You knew kids was at the house. But then it hit again because in the video, I can say he did then ask her, well, can I take my son? And she still said no. But that was after all the other kids and she didn't see the McDonald's and stuff. So this situation was just crazy. Because I'm eating kids.
So I have a question. So while, yes, he probably could have bought some McDonald's for everybody. She mentioned she don't get her stamps till XYZ date.
The 7th.
But McDonald's, well, she said the 7th at first, and then she switched it to the 11th, so I don't know. But McDonald's don't take food stamps. So as far as getting McDonald's, or even if she had food stamps, was she gonna make them burgers? Or why she don't, it looked like she was at work. It didn't look like she was at home. Why she don't have no money to just be like, okay, well, give him his McDonald's now. It'll be irritating, like, oh, now I gotta go get the other kids McDonald's because I don't want to have McDonald's. Like, why you can't get a dollar menu for your other kids? You know what I'm saying?
They even got bundle packages at McDonald's now. They got the bundle meals for like $20.
So, I mean, why did it have to be so over the top dramatic for show that, yeah, you brought your own kids, so now you just know the type of person that you feel he could be, however you feel about that. But to throw the food on the ground, and you know what I'm saying, like, she's wrong. Like, when there's homeless kids out here would have loved that McDonald's. Now you done threw it on the ground. Then one, wasted this man money. You done irritated the situation. Gas. I don't know where he might live next door. I don't know. But the point is, like, you want people to be considerate for a thing that you're not considerate for. You know what I'm saying? And then now they did post where she could have cut the burger up. Everybody could have had a little piece. But we all know that McDonald's don't give you that many fries. So that little plate, that little picture of everybody got one fry and one little piece. That's it. But that soda was big enough to split that for Luke. We don't know how old the kids are. All we know is that their child is the youngest. Like, that's also a thing that, like, I wish they would say, like, how old is the kids? Because now if she got kids, like, well, one is 18, the other one 15, the other one 13. Like, get that baby his McDonald's.
Right.
They give you any bitty fries. Like, they don't give you no fries. They be holding on to them fries at McDonald's like it's the last supper. And you would think, because fries is just a bunch of potato. Like, fries should be the thing that they give away in abundance. They should be dumping them fries out, because if you don't use them, you gotta throw them away anyway. Get them fries away. McDonald's, if you ever watch this stream, get them fries away. Stop playing. Them little itty bitty teeny tiny bits of fries. After hearing y'all talk, I really feel bad. I don't feel bad, but I feel like I should feel bad. Because don't make my kids. Like, and don't get me wrong, Tony love the kids, but I love the kids that I love. Okay? like if I know, like, I listen, Smiley know, like, I love her kids. They so cute, they wonderful, but I can't tell you that I love the next person kids like that. So I may feed her kids. You know what I'm saying? If I come to the house and her kids are there, I may feed her kids. But if there's 10 other kids there, I cannot promise you that I'm going to feed all the kids. And if the situation, someone could say, well, what if the situation was reversed? Or, you know, somebody only brought one thing for your kid and the other kids don't have it. I'm going to buy the other kids what the other one got. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be the fixer of that, because I'm a parent as well. I can't put 100% on one parent, because it's supposed to be you take your half to take care of it. I take my half to take care of it. His half is to take half of his son. If he goes to court, and it's a money thing, he ain't gonna have to pay for all them kids. He gonna have to pay for his child, and the other father's gonna have to pay and be responsible for their children. And in the case that those other fathers aren't available, guess who have to do it? Me. Because if he ain't bring nobody McDonald's, how they gonna eat today? You mean to tell me his McDonald's is the only food they was gonna have today?
You right.
Because you ain't got no stamps, what was they gonna eat? Because you don't get them to the 11th, whatever date it was, 11, 7, 7, 11, 99, 22, whatever the date is, you ain't got them. So you mean to tell me them kids can't eat until you get your stamps?
They gonna eat. She just had to make a scene.
Come on now. Hey, Kamaria. She was wrong. He did that right by his child. He probably having to feed his current lady kids food. She expects him to feed every kid in the city. Girl, back. You know, you right. Because I ain't feeding it. I'm not. No. And she wasn't even nice. You're not even nice. You know what I'm saying? People help people when they nice.
Mm-hmm.
If you rude and want to fight, want to show the world that I'm not a good dad, even though you're just simply showing them that I'm taking care of my child, if you're doing things with malice in your heart, why I'm going to help you?
Right.
You need a ride to McDonald's right quick? Because I'll take you to go get your kids some McDonald's. You need a ride? That's all I can do for you. Not take care of the kids. I'm not. Not for you. You rude. No.
Definitely important.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because I almost promise you, just by the way he was responding, if she would have presented it differently, he might have considered helping.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know him from a can of paint, but you know a guy that be like, you on that BS, man? I ain't finna do that. I ain't helping you for nothing. Give me my, you know what I'm saying? You kind of know the tone of a man when they just a straight asshole. Like you just know. He didn't give me I'm just full on asshole vibes. Like that's not.
He didn't.
That's not what he gave me. Now I could be wrong. He could have just been like, oh, she filming. He might have himself together. She filming. Let me pull this together so she can look dumb. That could be a thing because we know there's some actors out here, and we don't even know the dynamics of their relationship is probably toxic. You know what? You're right. All we know is that what she told us on her side of the video that their kid is the younger kid. They was dating. They broke up. We don't know why they broke up. We don't know. Maybe she cheated. Maybe she got another kid on the way. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's any and everything that could be going on in that situation. And it's too many unanswered things going on.
Yes.
Too many unanswered parts and pieces. Too many. But again, Tony loved the kids. And specifically, Tony loved bad kids. Like, it's a place in my heart for bad kids. Like, the kids that be, like, tearing up stuff and running around, just being bad for no reason. I love those kids because it gives me an opportunity to reach those kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a good kid, them kids boring. Like, go do something. But a bad kid, like, it's nothing like it's nothing like getting, yes, Guapo, bad kids. It's nothing like turning a bad kid into a better kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I just like projects and things and helping and all that stuff. But to take a child that's been misguided, because a bad kid is really just a misguided child, and getting them back on track, that just bring bubbles and stars and just greatness in my life. And plus, them kids be turned. Have y'all ever been around? I used to be a gym teacher for an all-girl private school, middle school. And when I tell you them kids was turned. Like, you already know gym class is the turn class anyway. Them kids was
Mm-hmm.
turned. Okay, them girls was like coming in with all the gossip, and for me, like I love to hear the gossip. What would be going on in middle school? What is the tea? You know what I'm saying? I want to hear the tea. What are y'all doing in middle school? So I made a whole gossip corner, like in the beginning of my class, every period. All right, y'all. Before we change our gym clothes, I ain't got time to be hearing it during class because we got stuff to do. Here go, y'all got 10 minutes. Who know all the tea? Come up to the front of the class. Get us all up to date. Get us all up to date. And then y'all go change. And you know what? For me, that made my class easier to deal with. Because now we done got all the tea out. Ain't nobody really mad, angry. And if ever I was a teacher now, these kids that be fighting, y'all would probably have a video of me fighting a kid. Because I'll fight a kid. Like, what you think this is? You ain't finna hit me. You know what I'm saying? So there will probably be a video out there, which is why I'm not currently a teacher in this time. Because God said, no, these new kids that I'm bringing out going to be a little wild. I don't want you out there like that. So God was like, no, come back out. Don't be a teacher no more. Because, I mean, disrespect is disrespect. And some of these kids need
They ass
a
whoop.
whooping. They need a whooping. They whooping. Charmaine looking at, she's shaking her head like, Lord. What did I walk myself into? I ain't even prep you. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Charmaine.
You good.
I'm sorry. I've been crazy. All my life, I've been crazy. My whole life. Whole life.
Super kid.
All my life. And you know what? I was a good kid. I wasn't even a bad kid. I was a good kid. I was a super good kid. I ain't getting no trouble. I ain't had no reason to really get no whoopings. I was a good kid. So I don't know why I like bad kids. I don't know. And I don't know why I'm like this now because I mean, not that I'm a bad person, but I be trying to have fun all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the time. Like just I like to, my motto is really just enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be wild and it ain't gotta be like city girl wild, but enjoy life. Like whatever makes you happy, whatever you want in life, whatever you need to do just that. You know what I'm saying? If you like to go on vacations, don't nobody want to go to, get on a plane. You know what I'm saying? If you like to go to the bar and meet new people, go sit at the bar by yourself and conversate with some people. If you know, like to twerk or dance or spin around a pole, by all means, do what makes you happy. If it's not hurting yourself or hurting anyone else, live your best life.
Yes.
Live your best life. All right, like everybody who just came into the chat, thank you so much. We was all in deep conversation, but I just want to introduce myself. My name is Tony Dominique. I am the podcaster that games, aka Celebrity ATL, because I am the original showstopper. We are talking about two topics here. One, we're talking about are women getting tired of doing things for men in the sense of giving our all as far as taking care of the household, taking care of the kids, taking care of everything and all their needs as far as taking care of them emotionally, taking care of their clothes and laundry, taking care of their appointments, whether it be work appointments, business appointments, whichever. Are we getting tired of doing that for men? And also we're talking about the topic of McDonald's. I specifically call it the feed one kid saga, but some people call it the McDonald's baby mama. Some people call it the McDonald's video, whatever you want to call it. We're also talking about that topic as well. So any questions, comments, concerns that y'all have, y'all want to tap in, by all means do that. I have two beautiful women with me. Miss Monet Smiley. She is a content creator and influencer. Watch out for the big girls. Themed, love, body positive. And I have Charmaine in the building. She has a wonderful fitness collection called Charming Physique. I do have some pieces. I need to go ahead and get some more pieces so I can create some content in this charming, because I got a charming physique. Okay. So if y'all have the opportunity, make sure y'all go and check these beautiful women out. There was one more woman that was supposed to be on here, Kim Dillinger. She did not get to make it today. Her birthday is tomorrow, so she is probably prepping and getting prepared for that. But happy birthday, Kim, if you get an opportunity to watch this here. What was I about to say? So, with the McDonald's baby mama saga, I'm gonna say two things. First, the only thing I really gained from that is I really want some McDonald's. Like, I have not eaten McDonald's in well over 5-6 years. Like, I don't have any desire for McDonald's. And say if you ever see me at McDonald's, it's simply because I went to get a drink because I was being lazy and didn't want to get out the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would drive through to order a Sprite. Let me get a large Sprite, please. Drive on through and keep on going because I don't want to get out the car. But what do you think would have been a more productive way to handle that situation?
Well, as I said, delivery. If she had called him or had he called her and told her that he was on the way, if she was nicer, hey, such and such is here, can you grab them something? Or, if he just arrived, they say he popped up, thank you for the food. Do you mind going get this and that for such and such because, I don't have any money, our stamps or whatever isn't in. And if she wasn't hot like she was, then probably would have ended better, but the outcome was what it was because I guess of her tone and her delivery.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Monet?
Or like you said earlier, he could have, just like she said as well, he couldn't even have to mention the food. He could have been like, I want to pick my son up today, spend some time with him. Then while they were out and about, then he could have got his McDonald's and whatever else it is because kids gonna talk. So he went back home and told me he had McDonald's. But it wasn't in front of the kids, so it was already late. And it's justified because he came and picked up his son and spent some time with him. It could have been easily resolved.
And we gotta eat.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I would have brought him back hungry, then you'd have been talking about me like, oh, he took his son, didn't even feed his son, brought him home. It's late. Now I got to try to figure out, I done already fed the other kids. Now I got to feed him. It would have just been, it would have been something totally different again. Then we'd have got a video about a different topic.
Yeah.
He went and got his kids and he ain't feeding. He got his child and ain't feeding. You want him to feed him or you don't want him to feed him?
Right.
What you want? And I listen, I almost wish I can get the opportunity to bring her to the Pink Table Talk. Because I got some questions.
Why your lashes was like that?
See, you being toxic. I just said you body positive. And now you talking about this lady lashes.
Questions.
Those are not the questions that I would have asked. I have questions like, why y'all broke up? You know what I'm saying? Why? You know what I'm saying? Did somebody hurt somebody? Because slightly a little bit, he was moving like a person that had been hurt. Like, he was the one that something happened to. Because to be that level of petty, that means she did something to you. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna take care of my kid then. I ain't taking care of you and nothing you got going on. I'm gonna take care of my kid because you hurt me. Like, that's what that video gave me. The second part is, did he actually have a relationship? Like, how long when y'all were dating, how long were y'all dating? And what level of interaction did he have with the kids? Because just because they were dating don't mean like you say, Moni, ain't nobody coming over your house to chill with your kids because those are your kids. And you need to know their intentions with you before you put them in the space of your kids. So how much time could he have spent with the kids depending on how long they've been together? You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously assumably he spent time with at least his son and his child, but there's no guarantee that he spent a lot of time with all the other kids unless she was just like, well, we dating, come over. You know, some people do bring their, whoever they dating around their kids first night, second night, just because, they don't have no babysitter and they're like, well, I'm going to get this date in, so come over here with my kids. But So that's a question we need to ask. And like, what went through her mind to make her throw, like, why was the choice to throw the food on the ground? Like, at what space of anger are you in to throw the food on the ground? Like, eat it yourself or something. Like, or give it, or not take it at all. Just tell him to take his food with him. You know what I'm saying? No, you can't have it. If no is the answer you going with, no, we don't want it. Take your food with you. Exit stage left. Your son ain't coming with you. We all gonna be in here starving together in the dark. Like, if that's the energy she was on. It's just like, I always want to know, when we get to these type of levels, what is going through your head. I would love to have him on here too, like, because there's two sides to every story. We saw her side and we saw his reaction to her side, but we really don't know his side. We don't know what he's been dealing with on his side of everything. So I really would love the opportunity to speak to both of them, and also have the conversation of what social media is putting around. Like, is this real, or y'all out here just making skits
Right.
to build up drama? Like, y'all really got problems, or y'all bought some McDonald's just with the intention to throw it on the ground? So, all the cosmetic stuff I'm not going to tap into, because that's not nice. We're body positive on here. We support women power, women rights, women happiness. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But she did dress herself up. That's why she ain't show herself on that first video, because she had to, put a lace on, get the lashes, get herself together before she presented her conversation to y'all. Body positive. We're going to get her some charming physique. No, shameless plug, y'all. Make sure y'all go and get some. And when y'all buy y'all some, get one for me too. Okay, it's like a buy one, get Tony one too. I'm a Taurus, y'all. It's my love language is gifts. They say Tauruses are slightly materialistic. That's what they say. I don't know. I do like materials, but I guess I am materialistic. I ain't never really thought about it like that. I like stuff. Nah, don't get me wrong. And Guapo, have you ever seen me stubborn? Never have I ever been stubborn. Oh. Don't be trying to think. You have never seen me stubborn?
I haven't. I can honestly say I
You've
haven't.
never seen me stubborn. And I know Charmaine has never seen me stubborn.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? So boom. Tokyo. Hey Tokyo. Welcome to the chat. How are you? We are having the conversation about two things. Guapo, don't do me like that. We're having the conversation about two things. Are women really tired of doing things for men, in the sense of, while women are working, are they tired of also having to do the cooking, the cleaning, take care of the kids, take care of your personal stuff as far as doctor's appointments and all that stuff like that. And we're also, thanks to Guapo, having the conversation about the right and wrong of the situation with the McDonald's baby mama. So if you have anything that you want to talk about on those two topics, Tokyo, you are welcome to join the chat. Yes, that's what we talking about. The McDonald's thing is Guapo. We giving Guapo what he want. The initial topic is women, and if we're tired. We've come to the thoughts that women are not really tired of doing things for men, but if tired is the word of use, we're tired of doing things for ungrateful men. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. Before I came in to get let me hear y'all thoughts first before we're not gonna jump you. We are very nice people in this chat. Like, we're very understanding. We listen. We like to hear your concerns, your comments. This is a discussion really for a solution, trying to find a way to, men are tired of doing things for ungrateful women. you know what, Tokyo, um, I wouldn't say that's wrong. Like that woman who ain't let that man be his son. Listen, Tokyo, I would not say you're wrong because I noticed that a lot of people are mismatched when it comes to dating. And that's because, for me, this is what I feel is happening. That's because men, y'all are very visual creatures. Y'all
Who
like
preaching?
what y'all see. You know, oh, she got, a cute face. She got big boobs. She got a big ass. She look like what you like. But just because she look like what you like, that doesn't mean she's what you need. You know what I'm saying? And women, we are emotional creatures, so we're attached to the words that men say. So a man can be like, "Yo, baby, you beautiful. Um, oh, you great, you wonderful." And in our emotions, we are attaching to that, but that doesn't mean that man means that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're attracted to whatever physical things that you have, we're gonna say what we gotta say to to get what they need. So if we find spaces for people to really get those matches going, I think that's where we'll find less disconnect. In the sense of, if you want to be a gold digger, there's people out here who want to be a sugar daddy. Like they like, yo, I just want to spoil somebody. I want to give somebody what I got. You know what I'm saying? Find that match. Find that match for you. Sugar baby, meet sugar daddy. Y'all work that out. Y'all figure that out. You know what I'm saying? And there's some people out there who are like, I just want to be in it for love. Like, I just want to love, love, love. I move and I want to be loved and I want to be mushy and I want to be great. And I feel like there are men and women that live in a mushy space. Like, love conquers all. You know what I'm saying? Find that match. And then there's people out here that says the Lord will see me through. Find you a man and a woman that love the Lord. And y'all can walk in that space together. Not saying that everybody don't love the Lord, but there's some people who are super, super deep into the church where they go Monday through Sunday, 9 to 10 p.m. Meet those people. You know what I'm saying? Make that work. I'm gonna start sneaking those meals in like Mission Impossible. I can't. I can't, Guapo. I cannot. But yeah, find your match. Like, I think that will help alleviate some stuff. And I don't mean your physical match. Find your mental match. And
Mm-hmm.
that'll help some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Start spending some time getting to know these people before you, you know, drop down low and get your eagle on. Gotta get to know the person. Make sure they're right for the things that you feel like you want in that space. We also, like Charmaine said, we need some understanding, because why the other ladies think what they other think, they too quiet. What y'all think? Y'all tell us that y'all too quiet.
I agree. I agree with you, Tony. I say all the time, my close friends and family, they heard me say it. My guy friends hear me say it. I say, and I stand on what I say, men date who they friends will approve of. And I say
Okay.
that by saying men date who their friends in society will approve of. Like you said, they date with what catches the eye. They know Bosheba is not as attractive, but Bosheba feeds his soul.
Not Boshiva.
I just had to think of a name, Bosheba, that came to mind. So this moment may feed his soul, his mind, his spirit, does every single thing. And in reality, this is who he wants to be with. But society and his friends will not approve of her because of how she looks. So therefore, he will settle with Taquanda. I don't know where I get these names from. Because Taquanda is cute. She's visual to the eye. She has shape. She has curve. This is who he's supposed to be with, society-wise. So men date who their friend will approve of, who their friends will approve of, and what society thinks he should be with, which is why they're miserable.
Men out there in the chat, y'all miserable?
Don't jump me, y'all, because I know how y'all like to tussle.
Not the tussle. We know I got like the tussle. All right, Charmaine, what you think?
I agree with both of you all. Men are visual, women are emotional, or yeah. I can't really elaborate on the subject because she pretty much said everything, Monet. But yeah, I agree.
You got any questions for them, Tokyo, Guapo, Meezy? Are y'all miserable? How is it for y'all with dating women? You know what I'm saying? Are you? Because I also think that people attract who. Yes. Are you miserable, Guapo? People attract certain type of people with certain type of energy. So a lot of times I hear people say, "Oh, all women are X, Y, and Z. All men are X, Y, and Z." And I'm like, "No. The people that you attract might be X, Y,
True.
and Z because there's no way that you know every male and or female in the world. Like you haven't met. You only know the ones that are in your world, which is a small percentage. So if
Mm-hmm.
you're receiving something, it's because of the energy you're putting out. And when I say that, I also mean like if you're a woman, they'd be like, "Oh, ain't no good men in the world. You know, all men are dogs. All men are horrible." That's what you're gonna see every day. You know what I'm saying? Because what you focus on can and will consume you. So if you don't think no men out there, you ain't finna find none. Because everything you see, you only see dog, bad, horrible. But if you move in the space of, you know what, I haven't found a wonderful man yet, but he's on the way. I know he's coming. You know what I'm saying? Send that type of person to me. In the meantime, while I'm trying to find that person, create a space in me to where when I find that person, one, I can recognize them, and two, I can be in a space to be what I need to be for them, because it's not just about them coming to you and giving you something. It's about what you can give them as well. So in the space where you don't have nobody, you got to prepare yourself for what's supposed to be for you. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Just like a job. Hey, I want to be an astronaut. Well, guess what? You got to go through astronaut training before you can become an astronaut. You know what I'm saying? So just in that same space, hey, I want to be a girlfriend. Well, you need to take a space to go through girlfriend training. Men as well. Hey, I want a great woman that's going to be like my mama. Well, what type of man would your mama need? Like, what type of man would you want for your mama? Become that
Mm-hmm.
man and see what comes your way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm working on realigning my energy. Good job, Guapo.
That's
We're gonna be
nice.
great. All I need is a space and peace. But I mean, so you're saying, Tokyo, if you get your space and your peace, whatever that looks like for you, because it looks different for a lot of different people. Um, but like she leaves you alone, she cooks, she clean. She don't irritate you. Y'all don't argue, but she don't know how to take care of kids. You cook, she clean. Okay, let me find out Tokyo cooking. It's a partnership. See,
Yes.
listen, that's rare. That's
Guapo, he's the guy, right?
Guapo is a guy.
And so,
Everybody in the chat is a guy.
Oh,
okay.
oh.
So I have a question. I have a question for Guapo. Any guy, I guess. Since we're speaking about men being visual and women emotional, well, I wouldn't say we're emotional creatures because I think men can be and are too. Um, but we also touched on sometimes women being in the masculine energy as well. If a man is with a woman that he finds not so feeling, I guess you'll say, and she's in this masculine energy and she's always like negative. She does not obviously take care of kids. She's not good with your children. She's keeping you from your children. Like everything all the energy she puts out is just negative. What
Mm-hmm.
reason do you settle for that woman if nothing good is coming from it?
Fellas, there's a question for you. If you got this negative, if you say she's attractive,
Beauty is an eye to be beholder. So I don't know if he finds her attractive or not. Um,
okay. So you're saying there's a woman that just is moving in masculine energy. She's very negative. She's holding you back from your kids if you have them. She's not taking care of your kids. She ain't trying to be. She ain't on no stepmama energy.
Mm-mm.
What
Keeping you from
reason?
talking to them, right? Why would you settle for her? She's not appealing. No, so she's not appealing. um, she's very toxic. She's keeping you from your kids, blocked your children number from calling them, have you filing false police reports, like lying in court. Like why do you settle for this person if she's not appealing, or she's not appealing and she's just like trying to be dominant?
She toxic. A pessimistic mindset is a big turnoff. Negativity is a big no no. No 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 no. So to simplify the question, because oh, I take a paper trail and start working on getting custody for my kid.
Nice.
Well, the female is not
The
the
female
child
is not your
mother.
child's mother.
She's the
The
girlfriend or whatever, fiance.
Cause I'm not gonna date anyone. I'm not. I'm not gonna date anyone like that first. Yeah, that sounds like we going to court. Girl, what? Okay, so you got kids with another person, and then you start dating this one person, and while you're dating
Mm-hmm.
this one person is toxic. You know what I'm saying? She
Correct.
blocking you from your kids. She doing all type of crazy off the wall stuff, filing police reports and not being nice to your kids. Nah, she a stranger because I don't know who the fuck she think she talking
Thank
to.
you.
I
And
wouldn't be
she's
dating her
not
in the
following the
beginning.
reports. She has the father following the false reports, alleging harassment and just all sorts of crazy things. Like, just why would you settle for that? Why would you allow this person to keep you from your kids?
And that's the reason why we date, to find out that if the person you want to be with find all the red flags. Absolutely. Like that's why we said earlier, or I said earlier, you gotta like take time. Like so many times we like, oh, I like you. We go together real bad. You know what I'm saying? But y'all ain't spend no time together. All y'all did was talk on the phone, maybe went on 1 or 2 dates. And yeah, the 1 or 2 dates was cool, but they done told us a long time ago it's really easy for a person to bring their representative to the table for however long. If you can deal with a certain red flag, then by all means go for it. I mean, I don't be dating. I'm a Tokyo, whatever. You are not a hoe. Uh, stop the madness. Hey, Chaz. This is what I come into. Yes, you come into Tokyo talking about he's a hoe, Chaz. But if I was, I wouldn't settle for anyone that treats me, talks to me, or thinks negatively. Well, at least you made it to one step. He's not. Oh my God, got it. When I tell you, it's all guys in in the chat. Yes, Chaz. This is the Pink Table Talk. It is every other Thursday. How you doing? We have 2 topics going on. One topic is, are women tired of doing things for men? We also talking to the men. Y'all can chime in as far as like how we bridge that gap on, maybe finding some balance in between that. We're also talking about McDonald's baby mama and the right or wrong of the situation as a whole. And then we're talking about men who date toxic women and you why you do that. Why would a man date a toxic type woman? Listen, Tokyo, I don't have a Discord. I don't even know how to use Discord. Somebody gonna have to teach me. I need a Discord lesson. Sorry, but that would be cool. I may have to get a Pink Table Talk Discord so people can actually pop in and talk. So sorry. So sorry. Y'all could talk back to the ladies. You done with the McDonald's topic? Yeah, dang. She on here on Ubu. Don't be like that. First of all, it's on Zoom. Don't be like that. Um, y'all are fine. Yeah, crazy guys, guys. But yes, you should say your piece. Let us know how you feel. Y'all wanna? I got y'all. Y'all wanna come and join us for a little second? Hold on. I'm about to send y'all the Zoom link. Do y'all mind if they come in and have a conversation with us, ladies?
The more the merrier.
I don't listen. I'm telling y'all right now. I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna look like. I don't know. Maybe if I get on the right stuff, I can get the Zoom link. I don't know what it's gonna look like. I don't know what y'all getting yourself into. I'm asking for consent. Pre-consent. You know what I'm saying? Me and Charmaine just met each other. She probably gonna never talk to me again.
No, stop.
She
Kiss
probably be
me
like,
first.
ooh. And she's supposed to be a regular on the show. She probably be like, I ain't getting on there no more. They crazy. Crazy. They crazy. I ain't. Let me tell y'all how I just don't know how to do nothing these days. Oh, there we go. All right, Tokyo. The link has been sent to you for you to join the Zoom chat. Who else wanted to get on the Zoom chat? Consent is key. You're right, Chaz. Yes, consent. I don't want nobody saying that I did nothing to recorded consent is key. Recorded consent is key. Not nuck if you but grab some popcorn. No, oh my goodness. Hi, Britt, Michelle. Thank you for coming in. How you recording consent? Because this is live recorded content, so it's recorded consent. You know what I'm saying? This is a video. It's recorded. It's on Twitch. That's recorded consent. Nope. Once they say they okay, everybody shook their head and say yes. It's recorded consent. How you doing, Britt? Thank you for coming in. My name is Tony Dominique. I am the podcaster that also games. We are having Pink Table Talk. It is every other Thursday. So hopefully you stick around and enjoy. If you have any questions, comments, or concern, we are talking about two topics. Those two topics are the McDonald's baby mama drama. And also, I keep changing the name to it every time I say it, don't I? Um, the second topic is, are women getting tired of doing things for men, and how do we bridge the communication in fixing that environment? And third and final topic is men dating toxic women and why they do that. I forgot, Guapo, you the attorney. Yes. Recorded consent for conversation. Cannot. Let me make sure everybody is okay. Everybody's still here. Da-na-na-da-da. Da-na-na. Lord, I don't know. If he come in, y'all, pray. Let's all pray together. Lord, oh Heavenly Father. But okay, back to the topic at hand, ladies. Focus. Men always get you off topic. Off topic. Off topic. Saving up for this ghetto talk. Guapo, don't do it. don't do it. Don't press that button. So I'm not blaming y'all. I'm Chaz. I'm not blaming y'all. We're just asking. Someone had a situation where they had a question and they wanted to know, you know, why it was a thing. And as far as the women being tired conversation, it stemmed from a social media post of a woman stating that, she works her job and she doesn't want to get married, and she's okay if she never gets married because she don't want to do nothing for no man. She don't want to have to cook, clean, take care of your kids, do all your medical appointments, and be your lover and your secretary, like on Waiting to Exhale, working every day of the week. She ain't want to do all that. So, we wanted to tap into that space and try to understand if anyone else feels that way, or is she feeling that way by herself. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people put out stuff on social media that everybody else ain't feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't on board with that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to speak for men and or women and be like, I'm speaking for all men. I'm speaking for all women, and we be like, don't speak for me. I don't want you to speak for me. Please, by all means, don't speak for me. Sound like she want to stay at home dad. They're out here. Well, no, she said she didn't want to. She wants a man who can help 50-50. Like, if she went to work and he went to work, she's tired too. You know what I'm saying? So he needs to cook too. You know what I'm saying? He needs to take care of the kids too. She wants somebody who is a functioning. If he got to go to the doctor, he needs to know how to make it a doctor's appointment. You know what I'm saying? He needs to know if he need to go to the kids' school. He need to know their social security numbers and their shoe size and their clothes size. You know what I'm saying? Because how many times do you have a guy that always got to call the kid's mom and say, what size Tyreek wear? What size he wear? Why you don't know your children's sizes? So that's just how she feel. Oh, he here. Okay. All right. Ooh. Okay. But okay, she can find that. That's not hard. She might be. As an employee of a well-established shoe company, nobody knows their child's shoe sizes. That's very, very, very not true. I know my kids' shoe sizes. I know they. But I also don't go to the shoe store. I buy shoes online. So you kind of got to just know, because I hate going to the store. All right, y'all. Moni had to go because she got some other things to do. She got a long drive ahead of her. Until it's time to go, try stuff on. You asking for a 3-4. Nope. Even when I did take my kids to the shoe store, because there was a time where we did, I didn't have to do that. Like, I already knew. All right, Tokyo in the building with this name. Hey, name. Let the world find out. Tokyo is here. He loading. He is loading. I don't think he thought that through. But y'all can ask him. Listen, it's not, because my name is Tony Dominique on here, and my last name is very much not Tony Dominique. Oh, he left. We lost him. He was there, now he gone. He was there, now he gone. I don't know what to tell you. Don't do him like that. Oh my goodness. We'll give him a couple of more seconds to maybe come back on. Thank you. Y'all should. Yes. Help me figure Discord out. Okay. Help me figure Discord out. But so if we can't get Tokyo in the next couple of minutes, the ladies are gonna have to go, because the chat really only supposed to be to like 10 o'clock. But We we extended it a little bit. Not Discord for. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. We're gonna let the. Oh, now y'all ain't see that.
Uh,
uh, now y'all ain't see that. We see what? What did we see? We ain't see nothing. We ain't see nothing. We gonna need some sound though. Like, where you at? Where you at? Yes, that's his. That's his new name. Y'all ain't see that. Well, we're gonna give him a few more minutes to talk his talk. Listen, y'all, that didn't happen. Y'all ain't see it. Y'all ain't see it. We lost him. He lost in the sauce. Tokyo, where you at? Where are you? Oh, somebody said clip. That's how you gonna do him, Gruffo?
Hello?
Oh, there he
Hello?
is.
Can y'all
Mr.
hear me now or
Mr.
not?
Y'all ain't see that. How you doing, Mr. Y'all ain't see that?
I'm good.
Yeah. So the other two ladies had to go because the conversation really just ends at 10. So you just got me.
Oh, well then I'm
Just got
leaving too.
me.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for having me.
That's how you feel? I'm not
Uh,
enough for you?
I mean, I thought this is like a multi-person conversation.
It is, but
We
you
could
may
just
want to say your piece and then before you leave.
nah, because I feel like I'm speaking for all men, and I don't want to do that.
You would have been the only men on the conversation, so you would have been.
But then I would have, I could have like came from different perspectives, from different questions and answers. I mean, at the end of the day, the only thing I gotta say is basically is that I don't think he's a bad guy for what he did. That's it.
So
He was
I'm
not a
gonna be
bad guy
honest.
for what he did.
That was my my side of it too. Like I don't think that he's a bad guy at all either. I don't think he should like if he only got one kid with her, this young kid, he's only obligated to take care of his one kid. Now, would it have been nice for him to do it for the other kids? Absolutely. That's nice. That's cool. But the way that she was presenting it, the way that she was coming at him, she didn't seem like a nice person to make me want to help you. So therefore, if I'm taking care of my kid and you're not letting me take care of my kid and you being rude, you trying to film me, you trying to be all loud and extra, you gonna throw my food on the ground, what
Hmm.
type of energy would make me want to help you? Now, if you would have been like a little calmer, chill, like, hey, you know what, I'm going through something right now. Would you mind helping me? Because of da 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 da. I may consider it. Also, if I wasn't bringing my child food, you wasn't gonna feed your other kids.
That's my point.
Like you
That's
not
my
gonna
point.
feed your other people. Like, or okay, I brought
Uh,
my son McDonald's. Go get your other kids McDonald's. You need a ride? Like that's the side
I
I'm
just
on.
think that I just right. I just feel like he's not obligated to do it. That's number one. Like he's not obligated to take care of her other kids when he's trying to take care of his kid because if he had custody of his kid, she couldn't be hitting him up like, "Hey, these his siblings, get them food too."
Right. Guapa
Like
said have her
she could,
order Uber Eats for the other kids.
I mean, it's like I don't like so many people have just been saying like, "Oh, he's a bad dude or a bad father or he broke." I've been hearing he's a broke dude. In all like I just been hearing this take over and over again, and I'm just confused how he's the broke dude for getting his son food while she's not feeding her kids. Like
Because her
where
stamps
does it
ain't there.
skip over her? Where okay, if your stamps are not there, right? That means that you're like I'm sorry. I'm trying not to like spaz out, but if your stamps are not there, right? So you had no plans on feeding your kids. So if I didn't come for whatever reason, what if I was on the way here to get the food and I got a flat tire? Or whatever reason I just can't come. Now the rest of your kids are not gonna. eat. Now it's my job to feed all of your kids just because I have one kid with you and I don't deal with you anymore. No, no, because if he had custody of her son and he had three other kids, first off, I don't even think she would be coming to give her son food. I don't even think that would be a thing. But if it was, I don't think that she's gonna uh always buy all of them up, like all of his other kids food. No, she gonna be like, look, you got all those kids, come over here with my kid and let me spend time with him and I'll feed him. That's what she's gonna do. And he offered to do that for her and she
That he
said no.
did.
So it's like I would see if he was just like, man, here, take this food, just give it to him and try to leave. Okay, I like damn, that's you're not trying to be a good dude, but at least he was like, he don't gotta eat his kid the food in front of the rest of them. He can come outside and we could just call it spending time with my dad. So like, it's in any kind of way, it's gonna be a L for him, like in their mind, because it's like if he goes outside, then his brothers and sisters are gonna resent him because he gets to spend time with his dad. So it's like, at what point can I spend time with my son and you not say that he's fucking it up with his siblings? Like it's like a
Right.
slippery
Because
slope
then it
in my
becomes
eyes.
the conversation of, okay, well, let me come get my son and let me hang out with my son. Oh, well, now you hanging out with your son and you ain't gonna you gonna he gonna have fun and the other siblings gonna be at the house bored. They ain't got nothing to do. Why
Right.
you can't
Take
take them
all of
with
them
you?
out.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. It's a
So
slippery slope, bro. No. And then she's gonna say, well, you knew what you signed up for when you slept with me. And it's like, if we first off, it's not even who knows if it was like, hey, you ready to have a kid? Yeah. And then they had a kid. They could have just been fucking and she got pregnant. Like that shit like it happens. You know what I mean? So it's like at what point do you what at what like just because we
where
have
do
a
you
kid
draw the
together doesn't mean
line?
that now I have to be the one to take care of all your other kids? I have to do that? Is that what I have to do? Or am I a broke dude if I don't? That's what they were saying. That's what they kept saying over and over again. Like, yo, you got ladies, y'all gotta stop sleeping with these broke niggas, and y'all gotta stop giving these broke dudes a chance and having baby by these broke dudes. And it's like, but at what point are we gonna admit that you're the broke one?
I've been that child before, though, where the father decided not to want to pick me up for out of the other three other weekends because I wasn't his. I didn't understand at that point, but I get it now. Aw, Measy. No, I'm joking, Measy,
It's
but
like it is a hard situation though because it's like
because kids are innocent,
as
they
a
don't
kid,
understand, they don't get it.
right? Spending time is completely different than feeding. Because we can go to the park for free and spend time. Like I wouldn't mind spending time with the kids if I've already been in the kid's life. But if I'm not dealing with you, I'm no longer in the kid's life. We're not spending time like that. But I want to make sure that my son is good. I can't like it's not my obligation to also to make all of the rest of them good too. Especially if I don't have it at the time. Like you know what I mean? I still
And
got to take care of me and my bills.
like you said, we don't know if he had it. He could be a millionaire. We don't know. We don't know
Mm,
his pockets. I also made the point that we don't know the nature of their relationship. We don't know why they broke up, what happened. Because when I watched the video, it looks at me like if he's being a quote unquote bad person, he's moving in the
mm,
mindset of petty. Because petty is, I'm pulling up, I'm going to bring food regardless of what your other kids. But if he's moving in the mindset of petty, then we don't know what she did to him for them to break up. You know what I'm saying? So
mm,
then it's on the line of like, yeah, I knew your other kids, but we don't deal with each other anymore. And you're the reason why. So if you want me to take care of your other kids, you shouldn't have did what you did to make me now have to
mm,
disconnect from you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mm.
there's so many things. Like the thing about social media, they take one piece and they'll run with it. They'll run it
Yeah.
into the ground, up the ground. They'll make a whole Staples Center worth of seats about it. But if you really like try to read between the lines and try to think about it, he wasn't being like rude. He wasn't being negative. Like you could tell when a dude don't care. Just
Right.
I don't care about you, nothing you got going on. I don't even care if
Right.
you live or die. Like y'all could die tomorrow. I don't care. But he wasn't like that. He seemed like he was in genuine care for his child, wanting to get his child, wanting to feed his child, wanting to do his part. But it also seemed like she had hurt him. So the reason he's not going above and beyond is simply because of something she did or said or something that happened between whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it looked like to me. A lot of times, though,
I
I hear
mean, I
people
feel like they
do
don't have to go. I
that to
feel like
get
he
back
doesn't
at
have
us
to go.
above
Like
and
he shouldn't
beyond.
have to go. Yeah, if he doesn't like, he shouldn't like. He should not have to go above and beyond. If the if no one else is going above and beyond, my nigga, like what are we talking about?
Where are the other kids'
So
fathers?
you're also taking your anger out on me from the other fathers that are not coming to give their kid food or spend time with their kid or whatever case. Now I have to do that because I slept with you the latest. What? So the next person that comes, the next dude that come up, you're just gonna dump all our kids on him too? Like what are we talking about? Like what are we talking about here?
A lot of times, though, I hear people do that to get back at the other person for whatever reason they're not together anymore. That's that's very true. She may want him back, so it may be on some. You left me. I want you back. You can't see your kids. You can't feed your kids. You can't do nothing.
I also think it would. I also think it's a situation. Yeah, yeah. Like kind of like what you're saying. Like I kind of think it's a situation of like we wouldn't even be in this situation if I could just spend time with my kid outside of you and his siblings. You know what I mean? Because then you won't have to worry about me coming to have to bring food just for him all the time or whenever, however frequent it is. You know what I mean? Like I don't even think he should like. Why are the kids in your custody, or at least my kid in your custody? If I'm bringing him food every day, huh? Then nigga, come to me. Well, like every day. Like
Guapo
what
says the
mother?
daddy centipede. Last one in get the short straw.
Right. Now it's all on you and she mad at you for like now if their parents like if their dad if they like say the other three kids had one dad and he died or he's in jail or what like he cannot see them,
Extreme
then
circumstances.
that's that's completely different. That's completely different. The dude still doesn't have to take care of the other three kids, especially if he's not dealing with them anymore. But like I can understand her frustrations in that moment. But it at no point it doesn't seem like it doesn't boil down to she is taking out her anger that he's not providing for all of them when she is also not providing for all of them. You know what I mean? So it's like at what point are we going to look at, the person actually supposed to be the main provider for the kids and why they are not feeding them and saying, "Well, my food stamps don't come into the 11th." That's then that sounds like they shouldn't be with you. If I'm bringing the
or you
food
miss
every single day,
or you mismanaging the food stamps because food stamps are supposed to be for that particular month. You know what I'm saying? There are
thank you.
people who
I didn't
sell
want to say
their
all that because that's a whole different like.
there are
Now we talk
people
about
who
money management and how you spend your. Because when I saw the second video, she had her nice weave on. She had her eyelashes, makeup done, nice dress. So it's like these. I know wigs are not expensive. I know they're not cheap. I know they're not cheap.
listen, I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm being real toxic here. I'm sorry, I'm a very toxic person sometimes. So that wig ain't probably. I am. I'm sorry. That wig might not cost that much. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get a wig off Amazon for $20, and that look like a $20 wig. Okay.
They look like
The
$20.
la-
Okay,
yes, the
but
lashes,
hey,
the lashes was a little
it
crooked.
sounds like her priorities are clearly.
Yes, Guapo,
You're
I'm
mad at
toxic.
me. You're mad at me for wanting to provide for my kid, but you are going out and spending your money how you want. How you gonna tell me how I'm supposed to spend my money? You not doing the same thing. You that $20 wig could have got them that little Caesars that everybody was telling about he's a broke nigga because he ain't go get. You see what I'm saying? It's like, well, at what point are we gonna stop? Like they're mad about a reaction. When we gonna talk about what the thing that caused them to react? We're not gonna talk about that. We're just gonna skip right over it and be like, yeah, you a shit, you ain't shit nigga because you're not taking care of her and all three of those kids that's not yours. But all four of them kids are hers. I shouldn't have to be coming to give him kid food every day. Right? If I had four kids, I wouldn't expect one of the kids' baby mamas to come feed them every single day. Drop food off, even if it is just for her kid.
They got
She
it.
shouldn't
Nope.
have to drop
The
food
mama
off
got to
every
bring a
single
plate.
day.
Every time she cooks, she got to bring a plate.
And that's fine. If he already eaten, because I'm feeding him, that's fine. You wasting your time. I don't that I don't care about, but I can't be mad at her because she not feeding all the other kids because they not fed because I'm not feeding them. What?
Then the question does come into play, like if he didn't bring McDonald's that day or any day, would the kids not have eaten? Like, are we all just sitting
It
there
sound like her food stamps don't come into the 11.
in the dark, hungry for
It sound like her
two to
food stamps
five
don't
business
come.
days?
That's what it sounds like to me because I feel like he could like if clearly they're not on a like a good talk communication level. So clearly this may not be as easy, but if you were really that mad about me bringing McDonald's over, I could have just gave you a couple dollars to make food for everybody. If that's the
Buy
case,
some
but if
groceries.
I'm giving you the food or the money for the food and they're still not eating, then why am I giving you the money for the food?
And you know
'Cause
what? That could have
you,
been a thing because um he may be like you said, he may feel that she's not spending the money well, or she's spending it on clothes, nails, hair, trips, bags, whatever she's spending it on, which is why he opted to bring the actual food. It's like this probably is like the horrible example, but it's like when you see, you know, that guy, you on the road, you see the guy with the sign, help, I'm homeless, I'm hungry. Instead of giving him money, you be like, let me just go get him some food, because you don't know if he's
and
going to
you're
take
like,
it and
no,
get alcohol or drugs or
right.
whatever. If you hungry,
I've had
here,
multiple people tell
here's
me
the
no.
food. On food?
Yeah, I've had yeah, 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 yeah. Because they don't want the food. What are we talking about here? When they don't want the food, I mean, sometimes they be hungry, they just take it. But like, yeah, like I'll just be like, you want this? No, okay.
I have never had a homeless person tell me no on some food.
Did you already buy the food, or did you ask them what they want food first? Like, was it before you got the food? Because
Well, one
sometimes they'll be like,
situation was a lady who was outside the grocery store. You know how sometimes they say outside the grocery store try to get you with that pity stuff because you got some change. They feel you got some change. But I don't carry cash, so they ain't never gonna get no
I
cash
don't
from me.
carry cash either.
So she was like, she's hungry. She had her kids out there. You know, they try to get you with the kids situation. She had her kids out there, and she was like, we just need food. We so hungry. I was like, all right, cool. Hold up. Went back in the grocery store, bought some groceries, came back out, and she was like, oh, thank you so much. She was really grateful. You know what I'm saying? Anytime that I've given them like food, I have pre-bought the food. It may be something like, oh, I bought some lunch and didn't eat it. Here you go. You can have it. Something like that. But they always take it. Always take it. I can't say that I give it
Yeah.
to every single one, because sometimes I'm like, nah, you look like you finna, mm-mm.
Nah, I had someone today, when I was at Walmart, and I had a lady. She was in the store with her daughter in the cart. She's like, "Can you help us get some food?" I said, "I don't have any like money on me." She said, "You can get cash back at the machine. Why would I just buy you the food?"
Not cash back at them. There's an ATM over there if you wanna get some.
You can get cash back. I said, "Cash back? Why wouldn't I just buy you the food?"
Measy,
But
nobody
it be like
carries
that.
cash anymore. Well, I'm not gonna say nobody. I
Some
do know a couple of
some I
people
was say some people be carrying
I
cash.
do know,
All right, so look,
like
it's
hairstylists and stuff like that.
what time is it? It's
It's
10:30. I gotta
10:30.
go. Yeah, 'cause it's still Pistol Thursday, so I gotta go shoot some people. But I
Oh
appreciate your time
no, he about to shoot some
and
people.
this Pink Table Talk.
Thank you for coming on the
Uh,
Pink Table Talk. I really appreciate it. The Pink Table Talk actually ends at 10, so I appreciate you bringing it on over. We had a good time. Thank y'all for coming in the chat, having a good conversation with me. It's been amazing. It's been fun. You have fun. I'll probably jump into your stream soon to,
I
you
appreciate
know,
you.
chat
Bye.
it up with you. Have a good night. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tapping in. The Pink Table Talk was a great conversation. Thank you guys, everybody who came in. Great conversation, fun time. Shout out to Tokyo for coming in and having a conversation with me as well. Thank you, K Meezy, for sticking around with me. I appreciate you. Guapo, thank you so much for spending time with me. Y'all are amazing. Y'all have a wonderful night. If y'all going to Tokyo stream, then that's where you'll see me, okay? That's where you'll find me. So y'all have a good night. Y'all have been terrific. Thank you for coming to the Tiger Village. And okay, bye.
I'm tryna win me a chip for the I'm back with a bitch, back on the mission. Back how they thought I was back on the bitch. Back up my tracks with no stride at the fist. Back with my class couldn't grab my attention. I was too gas from the tracks I was whipping. Now I look back and I'm happy I did it. Clean up my conscience from all that ties. It's got in my back and I got out my fist. This for the W, this for the ring. I'm tryna win me a chip for the team. I'm tryna win me a chip for the team. I'm tryna win me a chip for the team. Thinking we sleeping, it ain't what it seems. I'm tryna win me a chip for the team. I'm tryna win me a chip for the team. I'm tryna win me a chip for the yeah. Who you think that they giving the ball to? Every time it go up, it's gon' fall through. 2-3 on their head, we gon' all shoot. I got dressed, but I ball like I'm ball too. 2 folks That's what they see when I crawl through. Rockin' purple while counting up all blues. Heard they surfing the way that I caused to. Know it's irking they brain, but it's all true. I'm good in the fourth, couldn't be more. I'ma go hard like the wood on the floor. Watching my pivot, my foot in the door. Didn't take what was given, I knew it was more. Wasn't satisfied with the less. Had to strategize for the set. I seen sadder times and I bet it prepare my mind for what's next. This for the W, this for the ring. I'm tryna win me a chip for the team. I'm tryna win me a chip for the team. I'm tryna win me a chip for the team. Thinking we sleeping, it ain't what it seems. I'm tryna win me a chip for the team. I'm tryna win me a chip for the team. I'm tryna win me a chip for the yeah.